Keep it up.
Restore Windwall to its former glory. This is worse than I thought.
I don't get it. And the people actually buy into this rubbish?
I am not surprised. King Raa'm was never popular. He was a bad ruler, volatile and cruel. It is not half as bad as this Arrakis makes it out to be, but Windholm did suffer under him. It is only logical to long for a savior after a period of hardship.
We should send an emissary. Maybe we can resolve this through diplomacy.
We tried this while you were gone. The gate guard sent our diplomat right back, and made it very clear that they have no intention of listening to human lies anymore.
Oh, well, that takes care of that. Is this really our responsibility? Shouldn't we let the dwarves resolve this matter on their own?
Dracot was the second time they have attacked Nortander, and it might not be the last. I will think on the matter. Either way, you did well, General. There is one more matter I want you to look into for your proving, and it's of equal importance. Skadar?
Sure, I'll make it short. I believe that the entity Rondar Lakain mistook for Aenir is attempting to re-enter our world.
The God of Light.
You don't sound too surprised.
I had a suspicion. Anyway, please keep going.
Of course. General Erev, have you ever heard of the Tapestry of Souls?
No.
It's a pattern. Every sentient creature has a spark of magic, a flame linked directly to the Archfire, the essence of life. I've noticed a change in this pattern, an irregularity, if you will.
Area. The Circle and the Greykeep scholars have surely researched the God of Light after the Purity, haven't they? What do you know about it?
Very little. It's an entity from a place between realities that will devour a world once it enters it. Also, several religions and myths mention it, especially those from the early days of Io. An ancient god, in other words. There's a promising lead we're currently following, but it's too early to tell yet.
Now you've sparked my interest.
Did you just say a place between realities?
Right, I always forget that so few people know about this.
That's because these other realities hardly affect our own world. People care only as far as their eyes can see. But yes, General, there is more than just our reality. Billions of them, to be precise. Some of them alike, others so alien that our minds couldn't even grasp them. But this is a complicated topic. If you want to know more, we can talk later.
I see. You're well informed about this. How come?
Well, probably because it's my profession. Before I became an exile, I studied the... how should I put it? The ethereal aspects of life. Birth and death, the miracle of consciousness, the nature of reality. There is far more to the world than the eye can see.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
Maybe, but they are all of a similar nature. Phenomena that cannot be grasped by observation alone.
What kind of irregularity did you observe?
Hard to describe. In keeping with the metaphor, if every living being is a flame, then the entirety of life would be millions of lights in darkness. Lately, lights are dying out in a strange pattern. Entire clusters all at once.
Battles, maybe?
In battles, people die one after another. In quick succession, maybe, but not all at once. This isn't the case here. Imagine 50 candles standing next to each other, all smothered by a sudden fist.
And what makes you think these vanishings have anything to do with the God of Light?
Now, that's hard to describe to a layman. Roughly put, they are similar to what happened in the Tapestry of Souls when Rondar Lakain opened the tear back in the Purity Wars to let the God of Light into our world. It was like something shifted. But while that shift was like an earthquake back then, these vanishings feel like little tremors.
I see. Could the dwarves be behind this soul vanishing? High Hierophant Arrakis?
I doubt it. The only magic dwarves are capable of is earth-shaping. And even if they were able to tamper with the Tapestry of Souls, I don't see what they'd gain from it. That isn't to say that you're wrong. I just don't think it's likely.
Could that catatonic dwarf in Windwall have been a victim of this irregularity? He seemed, well, soulless.
I had the same thought when I saw him, though he did still have bits of his soul left. In other words, it might be related to the matter, or it might not be.
Why didn't you tell us then?
Because it was, and still is, a hypothesis. Also, our mission wasn't to investigate the soul vanishing, rather than to deal with those mad dwarves.
Fair enough. Let me summarize. You think the God of Light is planning a return into our world, and it shows through an irregularity in the Tapestry of Souls?
That's correct.
And you're here because you want to stop him.
I took the liberty to assume that's what we all want, so yes. But if you need another incentive to pursue this, I think finding the cause of the vanishings can also help the Crown to put another matter at rest. Tahar's death.
How?
Well, Tahar was killed while investigating rumors of disappearances around small villages, correct? As it happens, I only recently observed another occurrence of this soul vanishing in a village in Lar, the Dark Elven realm.
You think Tahar's death and these vanishings are connected?
It's a possibility.
Even if there is no connection, Skadar is right. Investigating this threat is in all our interests. General Aref, you and the Wolf Guard will examine this recent case of the soul vanishing in Lar. Try to find out what is behind this, and whether it is indeed connected to the God of Light, or maybe even to Tahar. Wraith Skadar and his mercenaries will accompany you.
Mercenaries?
The Black Company.
What do we need mercenaries for? The Wolf Guard has troops.
Well, I have reason to believe that this mission will require a specific set of skills which your men don't possess. Dark Elven skills, if you want. And don't worry, as I have a personal interest in seeing this matter resolved, I have already accounted for the expenses, at least for this mission.
It is better this way. Moving a Nortandian battalion into Dark Elven territory would be a political tightrope act. If it's just contractors, well, no one can prove that they are working for us.
Why do you need the Crown's help for this? Why not ask your own people instead?
Because he has been exiled.
Correct. I have abandoned my role in the Exalted Father's realm, and even though I would deal with this threat myself, it exceeds my means. Which is why I came here for help.
Fair enough. If what you say is true, then this is important.
It is.
Isn't it risky to send the Wolf Guard after another case of disappearances?
Yes, it is. One more reason to stay vigilant.
What if the Purity is behind both, the vanishings and Tahar's death?
It's possible, though I don't see how they would accomplish that. Also, their goal was to bring Aenir into the world, not the God of Light.
Perhaps they worship this new god.
I doubt it, but we'll find out soon enough.
What is the Black Company?
Dark Elven ex-military. They are new on the market. But for what it's worth, their leader is an acquaintance of mine, so I know they are reliable.
The village is about a week's journey from here, so you and the company will set out as soon as possible. Go there and find out what happened. This audience is concluded.
Go ahead. Out of the way. General, did you have any luck tracking down those survivors?
I did. They knew your sister.
And? Do they know what happened to her?
She died helping them escape. Even when some of them made it out, She stayed behind to try to help others.
That sounds like her. She really is gone then.
You were hoping she was still alive?
No, maybe. You never know until you know, right? I guess that's what hope is sometimes. Wishing when it doesn't make any sense. It's only a delusion if you're wrong. Thank you for this, General. Knowing she saved people, it helps. Please excuse me now. I need some time.
Of course. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Tiara's light, General.
Stay close. Interesting.
Axes, daggers, swords, everything for the wary traveler. A fair offer. Yes? Want to trade? You know how to bargain, don't you?
This way.
Yes, yes, come closer. I'm sure I have just what you need. Farewell. Armors,
What's
shields,
this?
everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords. Pleasure doing business with you. Come again. I'm getting new wares by the next moon's turn. Hey, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Come take a look. I'm sure I've got something that might spark your interest. Come again. May Tiara bless your path.
What do
The
we have
best
here?
wares from Kalea to Northander. Good choice.
Over here.
Good thing I came prepared.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Light rain falls from an overcast sky as you and the Black Company leave the Greyfell walls behind you. It continues for days. The lands are enfolded in a strange half-light, as though the sun has lost part of its vigor. Still, there's a sense of awakening all around you. Children play on the village streets. Farmers work their acres with weary but content faces. Maybe the Queen was right, you think, as you retire to your tent after the first day's journey. Maybe this is the cusp of a new era. Sleep comes quickly.
The dream. Something's different this time.
You? Now that's unexpected.
What are you talking about, ma'am?
You've come here 100 times, but your mind was never willing to let you pass this point. Yet here you are, and something about you is different. What is it, I wonder? Did you finally stop trying to outrun your shadow?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, can we stop this folly and continue on to your village? The Dawn Reapers won't wait for us.
As you command, General. Where were we? Right. You and I were on our way to meet your Colonel Rickus in Cavil and organize the village defenses. To avoid the roaming orcs that you ordered my son, Kieran, to deal with, we took a secret path. Go ahead, General. Step through. If you don't mind my saying, General, I see why my son admires you. You're a good leader.
What makes you say that?
Well, you're not afraid to put your own life on the line for the greater good. You could have just stayed back at the outpost, but you didn't, for the sake of my village. That's the hallmark of a great leader.
The Crown doesn't seem to agree with that.
What do you mean?
There's another Nortandian general serving in Imperia at the moment, Karas. Last week, the Crown decided to promote him instead of me to Major General, even though he does nothing but sit on his hands all day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's just a title.
Keep it up. What do you need? Interesting. Over here. I'm listening.
All right. Now we just need to follow the road to the Guardians. Do you see that?
A dead orc. Huh.
What is he doing so close to the village? I don't get it, General. You said they wouldn't arrive before nightfall.
According to our scouts, they shouldn't. I'm sorry, I don't understand this myself. Still, no reason to panic. Their main horde can't have possibly made it past the Red Ridge yet, and even if they did, Colonel Rickus is already there.
But...
It's gonna be all right. Now, where's your village? We shouldn't waste any more time.
Okay, I'll show you. Follow me.
What do you need?
Another barrier.
And here we are again. I had a feeling this would happen.
What? What is this?
Didn't I tell you already? It's your cowardice. Yes, you've shoveled away some of the earth, but it seems as though you're still not ready to see the corpse buried beneath. But I understand, Arab. If I were you, I'd be scared too. Now go, will you? It's time to wake up.
You bolt awake. Save for the chirping of cicadas and the crackling of the brazier in your general's tent, there's silence. With a sigh, you let yourself fall back into your bed, trying to make sense of what just happened. An hour later, just as the blackbirds and swamp pheasants start their song, you get up and take a walk through the quiet camp. The same day, in the early afternoon hours, you arrive at the border of the Loranian swamp. According to the maps, the village where the occurrence took place is near.
Here we are, the Loranian swamp.
What a lovely place. Is there a reason dark elves settle in caves? Can't be the air.
Because they are easy to defend. I pinpointed the soul vanishing to a small village deeper in the swamp. It's off the map, but we should be close. I suggest we take a look at it while the Black Company set up camp in the south.
And you're sure they aren't just going to take the money and turn tail? We need them armed and ready in case of any nasty surprises.
They'll be ready when we need them. Shall we, General? General?
What? Oh, yes, sure. Sorry, I didn't sleep well.
So I heard. Let's be off.
So, what's the plan?
Over here?
You got it.
Stay close.
You know it. Alrighty.
Sounds like a plan.
Move in.
Ralsane! Pale bloods!
By that. Wait, we don't mean any harm, we...
Kill them!
The latest.
Go ahead.
Damn it. Healing now. This is it. It must be done.
Go ahead.
Tiara's breath. Why do they attack us? Who were they?
Infiltrators. Dark elven soldiers. Claws, this is bad. Come, let's talk to the survivor.
Yes? Just give the word.
Hello? Are you alright? Strange. He doesn't even seem to be aware of us.
Reminds me an awful lot of that dwarf we found in Windwall. The one with the archaeologist.
Of course. Wraith, what do you make of this?
He's empty.
Huh?
This man. Somebody siphoned his soul. That's interesting.
Do you think these dark elves did this?
That's the most obvious explanation, isn't it? The question is how they did it. I've never seen anything like it.
Just like the dwarf in Windwall, then?
Not quite. That dwarf in Windwall still had a bit of his soul left, as though only a part of it had been extinguished. This man is gone. Completely and utterly gone.
How do you know his soul's gone?
I told you it's my profession. Normally, every living being has a flame, which dies if that being's shell ceases to function. This man's body, however, still appears intact. Only his essence is gone.
That's ghastly.
In other words, someone stole his soul?
His essence, yes. He can't hear, he can't feel, he can't think. He's been turned into a hull.
Then I guess we found the cause of these soul vanishings, didn't we? And whoever is responsible for it.
Probably, but let's not jump to conclusions. Let's see what happened in this village first.
Agreed, let's... Wait, what's happening?
Yes? Yes?
Guardians, what was that? He transformed?
He did.
Why, though? Do you think he reacted to our presence?
No. No, I don't think so. It almost felt as though someone did this.
You mean, someone knows we're here and turned this man into that thing?
Probably the one who took his soul. I suggest we find that village as fast as we can, General.
Agreed. Let's stay on our guards.
Yes?
I've been thinking. Wraith, could this irregularity perhaps be a mutation of the Bloodburn? Telepathy, stolen minds? It sounds similar, doesn't it?
No.
What makes you so sure?
Because I did little else but study the Bloodburn after it took my family. It has nothing to do with this.
Your family?
Let's find the village, shall we?
See that bridge over there? That's the...
More dark elves! Look out! Let's be quick! Where's it?
Sure.
Finally, some action!
All right, let's take a look at that village.
And keep our weapons ready.
Tiara's breath. Are they all...
Siphoned, yes. Just as I expected.
Guardians. Now what? Are they going to transform too?
We should prepare for the worst. Let's...
The light, feed the light. The black one carries the mirror.
Did you hear that?
Yes. One of them is still alive. What do you want?
The light, feed the light. The black one will carry the horde.
That's strange. Has he been siphoned too, Wraith?
His soul is still intact, so no. His condition must have another cause.
I know that look on his face. Catatonia. Whatever happened here must have traumatized him so severely that his mind went into a state of shock.
But why didn't whoever siphoned the village take his soul too?
Good question.
What's her name?
The light! Feed the light! The black one will carry the horde!
What happened here?
The light! Feed the light! The black one will carry the horde!
Maybe we could... Do you see that? There's a scar on his forehead. No. It's a word. Samza. Is that his name?
Father? Is that you?
Norse claws. He thinks... Play along, General.
Yes. It's me, Samza.
They took them, Father, and they took them all and fed them to the horde.
Who did? The Dark Elves? Please, tell me what happened here.
I don't wanna.
Please, try.
It was in the morning, and it was very cold, and I was at the village square, and then the masked people came. Everybody was scared of them, you know? A lady led them, but she was also masked, so nobody could see her face. She ordered everybody to come to the town square to make an announcement. They didn't want to, but they had swords, so they came anyway. Then when all the people were there, she raised the mirror.
A mirror?
The horde of souls. That's what she called it. Some people were scared and they tried to run, but the soldiers wouldn't let them. She then said they'd all feed the light now, and then the horde started glowing, and then it started eating people, and then it was so terrible, but they just wouldn't stop. They just wouldn't stop. When it was over, everybody was silent. So I was silent too. The woman looked at the horde and left.
Helen's reins.
The woman. We need to find this.
Where there is change, there is always resistance. Now, it has a face.
You're the one he was talking about, aren't you? Better explain yourself fast. Who the hell are you?
Oh, only a servant to a higher purpose. Just like you. Now, I would warn you to surrender, but something tells me you will not. Let me see what you're made of.
Is that the best?
Tiara's tits? Who are they? They fought like Nor and Zarak had a baby.
Sleepers.
What's a sleeper?
An elite soldier of the Dark Elven army. Psychic assassins. They're chosen at an early age and brought up in special homes called Wellsprings, where the overseers systematically traumatize them to unlock their psychic abilities.
So they are Dreamweavers?
Yes. Battle mages incapable of emotions. That masked woman, their leader, was one of them too, and a very powerful one at that.
Why didn't she transform the villagers like she transformed that farmer?
Good question. Maybe she wanted to save their hulls for later.
Ugh.
How certain are you that they are sleepers?
100%.
Let me get this straight. You said that they systematically traumatized children in order to unlock their psychic abilities?
That's how Dreamweavery works, yes. No one really knows how they do it, but there are rumors. Rumors you probably don't want to hear.
I don't know what to say. That's terrible.
It is.
So who's behind this? Do you think they are acting under the orders of the Dark Elven realm?
On behalf of the Exalted Father, you mean? No, I don't think so. Why would the Exalted Father order them to destroy a Dark Elven village? But we'll find out. For now, we should prepare for battle. I doubt these sleepers were the last of the masked woman's soldiers.
Good. Then let's hope your mercenaries set up Cat.
Well,
Doesn't this place look lovely? What happened here, General? We heard fighting.
Speaking of Nor...
Who are you?
Pavon Kelwa, second in command of the Black Company. Now what happened here? This place looks like a troll threw a party at a pigsty.
Well, we found out who's behind these vanishings, and they are out for blood. I hope your men are ready to fight.
Count on it. We've set up an outpost south of here, as you ordered. We found a very good spot. There's even a spire of souls we can use for our purposes.
Spire of what?
Spire of souls. We can use it to collect echo, a magical substance we Dark Elves use for several purposes. We have specialized mages in the company, harvesters who can gather it from the bodies of the deceased.
From corpses?
Yes. Think of it as spiritual residue. I can tell you more about it later, but now we should get back to camp and make a stand. Kelwir, give us an overview of the situation, will you?
Sure thing. While you were busy up here, we've set up an outpost in the south. Not much, but a place to start. And as I said, we also raised a spire of souls to harvest echo. Now, since we're up against Dark Elves, we should prepare for heavy and regular attacks. Nor's children aren't known for their lack of resolve. You're calling the shots, of course. But if I were in your position, I'd be particularly careful with those small winding paths. My spectres said the Dark Elves have set up ambushes there. On the bright side, we were able to locate their base. You brought a map, didn't you? Here, I'll mark it for you. And that's about it. I'll be at the outpost should you have any further questions. Now, let's prepare for one hell of a fight. Because that's what we're getting.
General?
What is it?
I found this on one of the dead sleepers. A teleport rune. It might come in handy.
Thanks.
What now?
Yes?
Ready?
State your need.
Where do you need me?
Orders?
Building completed.
This way.
What now?
Understood. We will do as you say.
I'll strike from within.
Ready. Time to reap.
Gun ready. Understood. There's work to be done. We will do as you say.
Yes?
More of the Crescent!
We're under attack!
That's me.
Attack!
Orders? Of course.
Yes? At last!
What is it?
Go.
Ready?
Make it good.
Ready. Yes. Come here. I will follow.
Yes?
Yes.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
General?
Lead on then.
Oh, you're getting a good return on your investment.
State your need. Yes.
Give the word.
Building completed.
What's the plan?
Where do you need me? What now? Orders. Time to reap. This way.
Good idea.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Go ahead.
Okay.
What's the plan?
Yes? Do not try to follow. Ready. Yes. Come here. Ready? Yes?
Where are we going?
Building completed. They're attacking the workers.
Understood. What do you need? Your sounds good.
Throwing your life away.
What's this? Move in.
General? Yes? Very well.
What is it? What do we have here?
I am still here.
Yes?
All right.
State your need. Ready. I will follow.
I'm listening.
Time to reap.
What's the latest?
Over here.
Yes?
Building completed. Building completed.
Yes?
Out of the way.
You got it.
I'll keep the bastards off you.
Yes? Good. You want it.
They are fools to judge.
Building completed.
Make it good.
What's this?
Try to keep up.
Ready. Yes. Come here.
Your way, brothers. Get ready. There's work to be done. Understood. We will do as you say. Your will.
Where to?
Your will shall be done. Work. Work.
General, we need more wood.
Orders?
That's me. Okay.
Keep it up.
Sure.
Interesting.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Where do you need me?
General?
So it must be.
You know it.
What now? Stage you need.
Understood. We will
Time to
Make it good.
Ready. Ready? Yeah.
Building completed.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
General, we need more wood.
Yes?
Sounds like a plan.
Your will shall. Brothers, get ready.
What
There's
is
work
my
to be done.
purpose? What is your will?
We will do as you say.
Where to?
We're running out of iron.
Your will shall be done. Get ready. There's work to be done.
Orders? Ready. Of course. Yes. Come here.
We're under attack.
I'm listening.
Do the work.
Yes. What now? Stage you need.
Yes?
Ready?
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
Understood. Need something? Ready?
Understood. We will do as you say.
Yes? Time to reap. Yes. I will follow. Where do you need me?
General, we need more wood. We're running out of iron. General, we need more wood.
I am ready. Ready? Where do you need me? What now? Yes?
That's me.
Ready.
Good thing I came.
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
Get ready. There's work to be done.
What do you want?
All right, give me a second.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Make it good.
General, we need more wood.
What's the latest? That's me. Over here?
We're under attack.
Ready? Orders? This way?
Just give the word.
Building completed.
Piece of cake.
What do you need? Yes?
Need me?
Let's be quick!
Where to?
Not yet!
Need something?
Listening.
General, this altar, it seems to have an aura just like the one we saw earlier.
Then let us see what it can do.
What is it?
By your order.
General, we need more wood.
Ahead.
That way?
You know it. What's the latest? That's me.
Understood. We will do as you say.
General, we need more wood.
Your will.
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
Yes.
Where do you need me?
Need something?
What now?
I am ready.
Ready?
Understood.
Yes.
We will do.
State your need.
They draw their last breaths.
Yes? Where do you need me? Ready?
Yes. I am ready.
Yes?
Need something?
Oh, what's the plan?
Consider it done.
Yes?
Is that the best you can do?
It must be done.
Fun.
What do you want?
One step closer to victory.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Orders?
I am ready.
Brothers, get ready.
Lead on then. Take them out! Make it good.
What's this?
We're under attack!
Yes.
Listening.
We're under attack!
State your need.
Yes?
What's the latest?
Consider it done.
Building completed.
What is it?
Ah, you're getting a good return on your...
Building completed.
Really?
Ready. Orders?
Yes?
Yes?
What do you need?
Work.
Yes. I am ready.
Do you want?
Need me?
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
Go ahead. This way.
General?
Stay close.
Kill them!
I'll keep...
Come on!
It's me.
Yes. Attack!
We're under attack!
The latest.
State your need. Ready. Yes.
Make it.
General?
Orders?
Where to? Finally, Sobak.
We're under attack!
It's me.
Take them out. Let's be quick.
Yes?
What's the latest?
Building completed.
Ready. Of course.
Yes.
Me?
We're under attack! We're under attack!
I'm here.
State your orders.
What do you want?
State your need.
Yes?
I am ready.
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
Need something?
What now?
Huh?
Yes?
What do you need?
They're under attack!
Ready.
Give the word.
Okay.
I am ready.
State your
Need something? I am ready.
orders.
Make it good.
Yes. Very well.
Yes? Yes. Come here.
The latest.
Need something? Time to go.
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
General?
Over here.
Good thing I came prepared.
Need something? Yes.
They're under attack! Building completed.
Ah, good idea.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
I am ready. Yes.
Yes?
Understood.
Keep it up.
As you say.
Need something?
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
What do you need?
They're under attack!
General?
Yes. I am ready. Need something?
Yes?
Building completed. Building completed.
Yeah.
This way.
Yes.
Ready?
What's the latest?
Get ready.
Throwing your life away.
I am ready.
Go ahead.
All right, give me a second.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Need something? Yes. I am ready. By your order. Very well. Understood. Time to go.
Yes?
Need something? Why, yes.
Building completed.
Yes.
Yes?
I am ready.
What is it?
Building completed.
Sure.
Where are we going?
Move.
Fair enough.
Yes. I am ready.
That's me.
Need something?
General? Just what I need.
I am ready. I shall bid them good night. Very well. Why, yes. They draw their last breaths.
I'm listening. What do you need?
One step closer to victory.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Yes. So be it.
We're under attack!
Where do you need me?
What's the latest?
They are fools to challenge us.
Building completed.
What now? We come to it at last. Ready?
I am ready.
Building completed. Building completed.
Finally!
Building completed.
Yes? What do you want?
This ends now!
So, what's the plan?
So it must be.
Building completed.
I shall bid them good night.
Where to?
I am ready.
Building completed. The company needs more food.
Yes?
Yes. Why, yes.
Good.
Understood. We will do as you say.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
What's the latest?
The company needs more food.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
Huh?
Need something? They draw their last breaths. By your order. I am ready. So be it.
You're getting a good return on your investment. I'll keep the bastards off you.
Building completed.
Good thing I came prepared.
We're under attack.
So, what's the plan?
Consider it done.
Come on!
That was all of them. Where's the masked woman?
Gone. Probably with that horde she used to steal the souls.
Damn it. Shouldn't have happened.
I agree. But at least we now know what we're up against. And we did what we came here for. To gain information. There's a group of rogue sleepers stealing people's souls and feeding it into that device. For whatever purpose.
That's an awfully small amount of information for a lot of lives.
Is it? Information is the first step to defeating an enemy. We'll cross paths with the masked woman and her sleepers again, and next time she won't get away that easily. You can count on it.
We still haven't found evidence that any of this is connected to the God of Light, though.
No evidence, but hints. You remember what that village fool Samsa said?
That the masked woman said feed the light before she raised that crystal to siphon them.
Correct. It might have been some strange metaphor. But what if that's what the sleepers are actually doing? Feeding the souls to the God of Light. There is a connection. We just have to figure out the specifics.
If these sleepers were also behind the disappearances Tahar investigated, they were probably also behind Tahar's death, weren't they?
Very likely so.
I'll make sure to ask that masked lady nicely next time we meet her.
Well, then let's head back to Greyfell and tell the Queen about this. Good work. All of you.
Just give the word.
Alrighty, you know
Tell me, Wraith, how did you convince the Queen to grant you an audience?
I told them I was a dark elven prince.
And they didn't even bother to verify that?
I just had to shout and threaten long enough. If there's one good thing to be said about Nortandian bureaucracy, it's that they're subservient to authority.
Well played.
You cast one last look over your shoulder as you leave the Loranian swamp behind you. As though touched by the hands of a corpse, an icy cold crawls down your neck. The Horde, the God of Light, it's evident that they are connected. But how? For the first time in weeks, the sun breaks through the cloud-covered sky. You turn your horse around to catch up with your soldiers.
Well then, the Queen will want to report.
Yes.
I see. I had hoped for a different outcome. But you once again made the best out of a hopeless situation. Which is why it is time to make this official.
You mean...
Yes, General Erev. You proved yourself worthy. I hereby pronounce you General of the Wolf Guard. I trust you will lead your soldiers as well as you have done before. A lot depends on it.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I will do my best.
Good. Now, back to the task at hand. Thanks to the Wolfguard's efforts, we now know that there is a dangerous political movement in Windholm, led by a dwarven priest named Arrakis. Furthermore, the soul vanishing Skadar observed is real, and it's a group of rogue dark elves, led by a masked woman, who are responsible for it. And there are hints that it's connected to the God of Light. This means that there are 3 questions we need to find answers to. 1. Who are those sleepers? 2. Who or what exactly is the God of Light, and how does it plan to enter our world? We hardly know anything about it. And 3. How do we deal with High Hierophant Arrakis and his movement? The last thing we need when facing an ancient god is an empire of crazed dwarves.
Shouldn't the Royal Army take over now that we know what we're up against?
On the contrary, the Wolf Guard is best suited for any of these missions.
How so?
Because I want to see these matters dealt with as swiftly as possible. Mobilizing the royal army would mean a lot of discussions with the other noble houses, for which we lack the time, and I lack the patience.
So, you want to make all these questions Nortander's responsibility?
What other choice do we have? Do not misunderstand, General Arev. I too would rather focus my efforts on rebuilding the country. But both the matter in Windholm and these masked dark elves pose a threat to our empire. And I will not stand by and hope someone else will take care of this for us.
Your Majesty, regarding Tahar...
I know. You think those sleepers behind the Soul Harvest are responsible for his death?
It's very likely. Tahar was examining the disappearance of a village when the ambush happened. And, judging by a conversation I had with the mortician, the wounds match the swords of a sleeper.
So it wasn't X-Purity after all?
Probably not.
Well, we shall know for sure once we identify the sleepers and bring them to justice. Another reason to see this through.
Absolutely.
All right. And how do we stop Arrakis without starting a war?
With the help of someone who is on her way to Greykeep as we speak. We will confer once she is here.
Someone?
You shall see.
Fair enough. Any ideas where we can find information on the God of Light?
Remember when I told you that I've been following a lead? Turned out this one wasn't a dead end. We already knew that many religions mentioned the God of Light, albeit under different names. There's one in particular, though, that sparked our interest. The Alyani.
The tribe indigenous to the Howling Steppes? How can they help us?
Well, unlike other religions, their entire faith revolves around the God of Light. It plays a pivotal role in their culture.
So you want to travel there and find out if they know anything worthwhile, correct?
I think it's worth a try.
Agreed. General Arev, you will travel to the Howling Steppes with a division of your best soldiers and find us some answers.
Understood. Where should we start looking for clues regarding the rogue sleepers?
Well, the first step should be to contact Exalted Father's ambassadors and...
No.
Excuse me?
Dark Elven governance is... complicated. Even if we were to send an emissary right now, it would take us moons to even get an answer.
Then what do you suggest?
We reach out to a contact of mine, the leader of the Black Company. He knows all the dark corners of the Dark Elven realm, and I'm sure he can dig up some information on those rogue sleepers as well. With your permission, I'll send a messenger and arrange a meeting in Calabrok.
You have it. General Arev, you will accompany Skadar and see if this mercenary lord has anything worthwhile to say. It appears that we have a plan. The quicker we follow up on these matters, the better our chances of stopping the rock slide before it crashes down the slope. Good luck, and thank you for all your service. You have done well.
Tell me this is a joke, Ambassador. Tell me this is a bloody joke.
I'm afraid not, Commander.
I've served the crown for 30 years. 30 years! And now she discards me like an old pair of boots?
The caravan's safety was your responsibility. And by walking off with that recruit, you endangered all of us. I'm sorry. You were only 2 years from your retirement either way. And the incident will not impact your pension. The Crown will not let you...
Go to hell!
Listening. General, is there anything I can help you with?
What are your thoughts on all this? The dwarves?
I wish I knew. Truth be told, in my experience, it's best if you don't think about these matters too much. Their causes, their implications. Instead, you should focus on what you can do about it. This is how I approach most aspects of life. Act, don't brood. Also, I fully trust Her Majesty, and since she has put her faith in you, I do the same.
I'm flattered. What's your story? How did you become ambassador of the realm?
Oh, well, it's not an exciting story if that's what you were hoping for. I'm the son of Jaros de Bros.
The de Bros? The mayor of Greyfell?
Yes, my path was pretty much paved the moment my parents found out that I was gifted. A royal mage took me under his wing, and I joined the university when I was only 15 years old, where I studied the 5 languages, history, diplomacy. Since I wasn't an exceptional mage, but performed quite well in other disciplines, my father suggested that I pursue a career in politics, as he had done. That I did, and here I am, 13 years later, and ambassador of the Queen.
You speak all of the 5 languages?
More or less, yes, though my Elven and Empyrean have gotten a little rusty.
I might be wrong, but you don't seem too happy about your achievement.
What? No, of course I am. What about you? How did you join the military?
Well, my parents didn't come from much. I worked my way up.
And now you're here, General of the Wolf Guard. I admire that, General. I truly do. Either way, is there anything else I can assist you with?
What was that about? Your argument with Commander Reinelt?
The Queen demoted him for his failure on the Golden Road. She basically sent him into early retirement.
That's appropriate. His behavior endangered the entire division.
I agree. Sauntering about the forest with that recruit? He was careless.
Has our dwarven ally arrived yet?
Not yet, but we have received word that she passed the Gates of Kings 2 days ago. In other words, she will arrive soon. If you'd be willing to wait, I could arrange...
All right.
Good.
Your Majesty?
Rhaa'ra Hellstone, rise.
Your Majesty, it's an honor. I'll keep it brief. High Hierophant Arrakis has enemies in Windhome too. The Blackstone Rebels, which I lead together with my brother Malik. We are planning a coup, and we're hoping for the Crown's support.
Interesting. So instead of engaging directly, you want to support these rebels. Is that it, Your Majesty?
Yes.
What role do you see the Wolf Guard playing in this?
Well, that's simple. We need an experienced soldier to help us with... an operation. A heist. Right now, we are many, but lack the coin to become a force to be reckoned with. We intend to change that by borrowing some money and high-quality weapons from Windhome's treasuries. If you help us see this through, we will use this money to build up an army strong enough to take care of Arrakis and reinstate the prince. Also, we will lend the Crown the Blackstone Rebels' forces to help you on that mission of yours. If you want us, that is.
How do you plan on getting us into Windhome, though? Is there a side entrance?
Way better. Look.
Letter of passage. For Sverak Yor?
One of EO's most renowned architects. Aye, whom we've taken hostage. Arrakis hired him to help with the construction of his statue.
What statue?
You don't know? Arrakis has ordered the construction of a giant statue of Nihalf made of pure moon silver. A monument to Windhome's greatness, apparently.
Huh. So that's the symbol that dwarf in the Windwall outskirts was talking about.
But I'm not Sverak Yor. How does this letter help us?
Says who? You spent years in Imperia, and you even have a slight accent. Windhome folk aren't particularly cosmopolitan, so they won't know the difference. You take the letter, show it to the gate guards, and they'll let you pass. No questions asked. Then we meet up with my brother, discuss the plan, and see it through together.
Excellent. General, make all the necessary preparations. Even if the mission succeeds, it will take the rebels a while to set the coup in motion. In other words, the sooner we get this done with, the better.
Understood.